Amy.
I'm Hal.
I'm Klaus. And this is Kevin. Together we are Call of the Wild. We moved out to the eastern plains of Colorado after getting tired of living in the city. So you're going to join us on an adventure to start our small farm. We already have a few feathery friends that we'll take you out and introduce you to. So stick around because there's a lot more to come. Okay, these are one of our flock. You see the cock here. His name is Fire. He lives up to it. He is a partridge rock. And all the girls in here, I believe, are Rhode Island Reds. There's kind of a golden one. She is his daughter. So she is a Rhode Island Red partridge rock mix. And he's looking funny at me. But he's the only one, I think, right now that's named in here. I'm going to throw a little bit of scratch. It's hard to film and feed at the same time. This is just a nice treat for the birds. They enjoy a bit of scratch. Nice little treat. All right, we'll go meet the other flock. And this is our other flock. There are 11 in this coop, 5 in the other. I can't tell if I'm zoomed out all the way or not. Hello, little girl. There you go. I am. And she wants some scratch. The other birds may not be letting her. Now I gotta figure out how to hold this and throw scratch. I usually throw it in a few places because we've got 2 cocks in this one. The big one right in front of me here. Zoom in a little bit. He's kind of hard to see. Get down here. His name is Nightshade. He was our original cock, given to us by actually a poultry judge that gives a lot of birds away to kids. And then the other one right here, this little guy, is Nightshade's son. We don't have a name for him yet, but we're working on it. They are all Rhode Island Reds. There's a really light hen who is Kaylee, I believe. She was our first original Rhode Island Red that came out of Tractor Supply. She is not a breeder, or she is not a show bird. She's simply an egg layer. But she's the oldest one we have now. She's probably 5 or 6 years and not laying very many eggs. So, father and son fight a lot. So far they have not done any more than just chase each other around. So that's good. I said we had 11. Set that down. Zoom out. And here, okay, we've got 3 broody hens. 1, 2, and 3. And this one really hates me right now because we kind of lifted her up a little bit to look for eggs. We have eggs marked, and we have the eggs marked that they've been sitting on because these birds jump into nests and lay eggs, and then before you know it, there's a whole nest full of eggs, and it's almost too much for the birds to sit on. Last year I think there was like 18 eggs in the nest, and we didn't know which one was which. So we went ahead and let hatch what hatched, and whatever didn't hatch, we tossed. We gave it plenty of time. But we do have eggs marked now, so we just know which ones to take. I'm going to take a quick peek in the coop at the water, and then we have 2 more birds to introduce you to. Okay, these are our last 2 birds. This is Tiger, who is also a partridge rock, and Silver, who is a silver penciled rock. They are both members of the partridge rock, or a Plymouth Rock family. There we go. Silver is almost blind. He's got cataracts in his eyes. And then when he was a chick, all the other birds picked on him. So we couldn't keep him in the back with the others. She is up here strictly as a companion bird. She does not lay eggs. We don't know why. We had an incident with her a couple of years ago. During her first summer laying eggs, she had a messy backside, which she still does now. We brought her in, put her in warm water. She laid 3 eggs in one night. A normal egg, a soft egg, and a flat, deflated egg. And that was the last time she laid an egg. So I don't know if things just aren't working or what the case is, but these are our 2 kind of pet birds. He will roost on your arm, on your shoulder, on your leg. He does not like to have his feet leave the ground, so if you put your arm under his feet, he is perfectly happy being held. She, on the other hand, is used to being handled but doesn't necessarily care for it. Yeah, so this is our flock. And there's a few more girls that I want you to meet. Oops, I'll leave that open because they do like to free range. We'll take a little walk down here. All right. Let's see, hopefully we have girls. If we don't, I will be very, very upset and very, very sad. Yes, there are girls flying around. Yay. So these are our girls. They have a small entrance right now because of cold air. We're going to probably open this up to increase airflow, and because there's just so many of them, the small entrance is preventing the girls from getting in and out efficiently. To help with that, we have some insulation on it that helps it all together, and I don't know if you can see them just all flying around. There are a lot of them. These are Saskatraz bees. They were bred in Canada where there were no other bees, so they got to choose how they were raised. They seem to be really good at producing honey and really good at surviving winter. This is, I think, the 3rd year now that we will have had these bees in this hive. I do not know if we're going to do a split. We have not gotten in there yet to see what the colony is like. We have fed them over the winter, which you will get to experience soon. And that's really about it. So I keep it on there because I really like watching the bees. We do have an observation bench here, and it is fun to sit here and watch. Usually I'll take some pictures, and then I can zoom in on them and see if they're carrying pollen. I don't like to get close right now. My hair is flying away, and bees can get stuck in your hair. So I'm not worried. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, so I'm not really worried about getting stung. But I am worried that they'll get stuck in my hair, and then they can sting. Stinging is actually a reflex. People don't realize it. Sometimes they just sting because they want to. Sometimes they sting because you push the right muscle and it just reacts the stinger. So like stepping on them can do that. Even if they're dead, actually they can sting you if they're not too old in the body. That muscle still works. So this is a really good thing to see all these bees flying around. And I'm sure that when I take this inside, I am going to snap a couple of pictures here to see if we can zoom in a little bit more and see if there's any pollen on any of the girls. If there's pollen, then the colony is growing. And if they haven't had their summer explosion yet, they will very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and take some pictures. And thank you all for watching. We are a brand new channel, so like and subscribe. It will help bring up our numbers and help us with YouTube, and it will help us get a little bit of money in to support the chickens and the bees. We have 2 hives coming in, so we really need some support to keep the bees going and alive and you'll see them, you'll meet them as they come in. So like and subscribe, tell your friends, share the link, share everything so that we can keep going. Thank you so much for your support.